So I decided to make a mandala. One of the first things that I'll do is I'll draw a dot in the center, so in case my hand moves. And I'll make a knot on the string where the center is. So I drew a circle around the center, and I'm going to use a ruler to find halfway. And I'm not going to draw a whole line, but just mark each edge at the halfway point. Then I'm going to actually use the string like a compass to find the center. Or not the center, but the perpendicular bisector, which is going to be the center point or halfway in between those two marks I made. So in the end, I'm going to have 4 even marks of circles that are across from each other. They're going to make, if I put 2 rulers down, it'd be perpendicular lines. So I'll do this in order to make 4 even circles all the way across. And in my other video, I show more clearly how I find the middle of the circle. So I'll line it up with my ruler and mark 2 more markings. So I'll have a total of, like I said, 4 markings where I'm going to draw 4 circles that are evenly spaced around. And before I draw the circles, I tend to make sure the chalk touches the center. So I'm going to put my center of my string, or what I would consider the center of my compass, if it was a compass, on one of the edges. And I'm going to draw another circle. But again, I want to make sure that the chalk touches the center of the original circle to make sure they're lined up correctly. So that's the first 2. And where I made my other 2 markings, I'm going to draw another 2. So we end up with 4 total circles, and then we'll get to the next step. So to get the next circles, I'm going to find in between the leaf. So I'll connect the ruler from the center to where the 2 circles meet on the outside, and I'm really trying to find the center of those leaves. And I make a marking on the edge of the circles, because now I'm going to make 4 more circles going around for a total of 8. And the 4 new circles were in between the original 4. So they're spaced out evenly with 8 circles. Again, my other video shows more precisely the details of how to do it. This is more of just showing, how I set it up. And in this case, I did mess up right there. You could see the pink line that's not in the middle of 2 squares, but we'll go ahead and color it out. But the 2 squares I did connect, they make an 8-sided star. And you'll see that in a lot of mosques and in a lot of Muslim art. So I go through and I start to color. I colored the edges of the star yellow, and I sort of outlined the other shapes. And I start to color it, and I'm always just deciding on the fly which colors I should use. And here I decided to go every other one white and yellow, and then the other one is every other shape is green. So I continue to color. I'll show you at the end the final product, but that's the basic idea. It doesn't take too long to make. You're making 4 circles, and in between them another 4 for a total of 8. We can connect the lines and make a 8-sided star, some squares. And we can color it in, and there's other patterns and designs we can do. But I thought I'd just show what it's like to set up and draw on the ground with chalk. Hopefully you have fun coloring.